Welcome back. Australia's radio ratings are in. The first numbers since Kiss FM's Kyle and Jackie O were taken off air.
Yeah, this is interesting. We're joined by entertainment editor Peter Ford. OK, Pete, give us the numbers.
Yeah, so basically what has happened is that Kiss FM in Sydney have taken a major hit because of Kyle and Jackie O being gone. They have gone down 3.5, which now makes them the third place in the FM ladder. Ben Fordham on 2GB is still far and away number one overall. So in the FM, they now are coming in third at Kiss. So, you know, I'm sure the bosses there at the radio network will be thinking, would you rather have a problematic, very problematic breakfast show that is solid and comes in at number one FM, or are you happy to have a problem-free shift where it's not coming up there with those same numbers? So time will tell. Still early days to see how that one plays out. The other one I wanted to mention, because it's quite a groundbreaking thing that they're doing, if they can make it work, is Christian O'Connell's show to do a breakfast show at a national level, which they're now doing. And they have actually done quite well. Christian has picked up in the Sydney market quite substantially. 1.7, he's gone up. You know, radio moves pretty slowly. So they would be happy with that. And he's putting on a good show. So if he can make that work at a national basis, that's historic in terms of radio. So radio ratings today being poured over by everybody.
And the numbers you're talking about, Pete, they sound small if you don't know the business. They're big numbers. 1.7 and 3% drops. They're big numbers, right?
Correct, yeah.
Okay. Hey, actress Glenn Close is finally receiving her flowers.
Yes, she is. She's getting an honorary Oscar, which is lovely. And so this will happen later in the year. They now do this as a special breakout event apart from Oscars night. They kind of recap it on Oscars night. But Glenn Close nominated 8 times and has never won. And she's delivered so many great performances. You know, it's one of those things you think, when's my turn going to come? Well, this is the next best thing. A lot of great movie stars never won an Oscar in a competitive sense. And in fact, it was Glenn Close who back in 1994 gave the honorary Oscar to the late Deborah Kerr, who was one of the great movie stars of all time. And she never won one, but she got one that night. So in terms of Glenn, of course, it gets her closer to being an EGOT, which is a thing that everyone wants to be. Even though this is not a competitive Oscar that she's getting, it's an honorary one. It still puts you into a kind of a subcategory of EGOTs of people who've won Emmys, Grammys, Oscars and Tonys. So good luck to Glenn Close. And also Ridley Scott as well. Again, how can that person be missing out all the time? He makes such grand Hollywood, old-style Hollywood movies, and he is getting one this year as well.
What is a flower? What did I say? Why did they make me say receiving her flowers? What is that?
Well, I guess she get the...
I thought she got a Roses Only sponsorship or something. And then she's okay. Now I understand.
Was it a Miley Cyrus reference or...?
Well, she can buy herself flowers. She doesn't have to receive them from whoever this was.